What is up, y'all? So, today I have 5 fragrances that are really more for summer, but I like them better for winter because if a summer fragrance is too spicy, if it has too much spice or it has too much or it has too much of a muskiness or a powderiness, well, I can't necessarily say, powderiness and muskiness to it, I don't really care for it in the high heat and high humidity because I'm in the Carolinas. It's really humid here. So I like, whenever it comes to summertime fragrances, I like stuff that's really fresh, clean, juicy, fruity. I like stuff like that. So if it, like I said, if it has too much like musk in it or too much spiciness, I don't want to wear it until it's maybe at nighttime or something. So I have 5 summer fragrances that I like better for the cooler weather. So here we go. We're going to start out with Michael Kors Extreme Blue. And this, it has the freshness to it. You can smell the fruitiness. It's salty, but it has a muskiness to it. And that's what throws me off for the summertime around here. Now, if I lived in a less humid place, I would probably like it. But because of the humidity, I don't really care for it in the summertime unless it's maybe at night when it's not so hot. But yeah, because of the muskiness, I would rather have this in the wintertime and the fall time. And the note breakdown is bergamot, cardamom, pink pepper, and angelica. And juniper is for the middle notes. It's juniper, cypress, sage, and sesame. And then the base notes are cashmere, musk, and amber. So yeah, this is Michael Kors Extreme Blue. You can get it pretty cheap too on discounters. So, which the overwhelming majority of my fragrances is going to be like anywhere from the $20 to $80 range because I like affordability. And even though I love colognes, I'm not paying $500 for a fragrance. I don't care. And if I do, it better be all natural. I don't want any man-made, I don't want synthetics or anything in it if I'm going to pay a lot of money. So, now next what we have is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Now, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes, it's just, to me, it's a woodier and spicier version of the original. I can smell the original in it, but then I also smell that woody and spiciness to it. And it's only got like, I think 3 or 4 basic notes that everything lists. So, but yeah, I got this when it first came out. And then a month later, the price dropped to like $20. So, but yeah, I like this. I like this in the summertime too. But like I said, to me, it's more for summer night than summer day around here. And I like it better in the fall time and the winter because of the woodiness and spiciness to it. But the notes are lemon, cypress, and amberwood, and that's it for the note breakdown. But yeah, it's a really good one. I really like it. I just like it better for the cooler weather. Now next we have Halloween Man X. I really like this one. It's got a saltiness to it. It's got a bubblegumish kind of vibe to it also. You got your freshness in it, but I get muskiness out of this. So I don't like this in high humidity either. So I like this better for times like now. Today is 40 degrees and, fall and winter. I like this better because of that muskiness and that warmth that it has to it. I don't like warm fragrances in the summertime. So, but yeah, like the notes. The note breakdown is lemon, grapefruit, and ginger in the top, and then the middle notes are C notes, lavender, sage, and water lily, and then the base notes are amber extreme, patchouli, cashmere, and moss. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good fragrance, and a lot of people would rather wear it in the summertime. Me, I'd rather wear it in cooler weather. But that's Halloween Man X. I mean, not Halloween Man X, Halloween Man Hero. Did I say X at the beginning? I might have. So, but Halloween Man Hero. And then we have another powdery, somewhat musky fragrance. Aqua Essenziale Blue by Salvatore Ferragamo. I like this one too, but I like it better summer night, winter, fall. Spray for y'all, spray for me. Because it has that powdery and spice. It's not so much musky, it's more powdery and spicy. Like, it does have that freshness to it, but it also has the powdery and spiciness to it that kind of throws me off for summertime. So yeah, I like this better, and I'm gonna look up the notes on it right quick. This is probably a fragrance I haven't worn enough, which I quit wearing fragrances for a while because they started bothering me. So this one, the top notes are lemon, Calabrian bergamot, and cardamom, and the middle notes are lavender, cypriol oil, nagarmotha, however you pronounce that word, and atlas cedar. And then we have the base notes of tonka bean, ambroxan, benzoin, and patchouli. And it says the main accords, the bottom one is musky, so I'm not getting all that much muskiness out of it like I think I usually do, but I've sprayed other fragrances and everything, so my nose is thrown off right now. But Aqua Essenziale Blue, I like it better for cooler weather than I do other times. Now we got one more. Okay, and next we have Rainforest Mist by Dr. Squatch. Now, a lot of people wouldn't say that this would work good for winter, which I can kind of see if somebody was to feel that way. But at the same time, even though the notes are eucalyptus oil, patchouli, and bergamot essential oil, you really wouldn't think of something that would work for the summertime, or for the winter time, but this just, even though it's fresh and clean, it has a like a bite to it, if that makes sense. So it has a spicy bite to it, and that's why I like it in cooler weather. But I really like this in the summertime too. It really works good in the summertime. Like, I like this for in the summertime better than I do the other ones that I mentioned in this video. But yeah, y'all. So those are the 5 fragrances that I like, which I have more in all honesty. But those are 5 fragrances for the summertime, for warmer weather, that I like better in colder weather. And hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Peace.